my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think our booty growing. Fuck it up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you motherfucking glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think our booty growing. Fuck it up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you my motherfucking soulmate.
Hi, and welcome to our show.
Hello.
Selina and Crystal.
Have friends.
A friend of ours that was on the phone.
That's actually going to be our next guest.
That's
So it's very exciting. So I'm Selina Ringel.
I'm Crystal Shaynug.
What's up? My name is Roscoe Mosina Brandon.
Yo.
It's just funny every time he says it gets so long. Anyway, well, we're doing a hot topic
fun
first.
hot topic.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Tell
We're
us.
reading
This
an
is an
article.
interesting one. So
We read.
So I was reading. Yeah,
Well,
I read from
sometimes
time to
I
time.
read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just takes me longer than normal humans. But yeah,
to be read
I
too.
do. Yes.
Book
I
on
was
tape.
reading an article where Norway is now requiring that you have to state if you use a filter for, like, if an influencer uses a filter on a photo for anything that they're promoting.
Yep. Because before it was hashtag ad, so
Yeah.
it's illegal for an influencer to put in any kind of advertisement, and they put now it's hashtag filtered as
My
fuck.
face doesn't look like this.
Hashtag my
But
nose
I
is a lot
think-
fatter than it looks right here. In
I
this
think
photo.
that's actually really good because if you think about
It
it,
is good.
we're all older than some people who have
I
grown
don't
up.
actually look like this.
But I don't look like this either. No, but
A lot of Selena
No,
put a
but
lot of makeup
I
on my
did.
face. here.
And actually there's a filter on his face right now. I don't know if you can tell, but we filtered all of us.
I'm not even a ginger.
But
I mean, is Botox a filter?
I'm
I
not
don't
even a
know.
ginger. No, but
is
the truth
Botox
is,
a filter? That's a
it
very
definitely
real
If
life-
it is, then
It
I'm
definitely
filtered as
is.
fuck, so-
Hashtag guilty.
Okay, but the thing is, if you guys think about it, we didn't grow up having social media since we were like 10. We didn't grow up with that. So there's a whole new way that people are growing up now with social media from when they're children.
Yeah.
And that must really mess you up
of
mentally.
course. But yeah, if you're just
Yeah.
like this, like little high school, you're like, why don't I look like that? That's
Yeah.
not even real.
Yeah,
They
no
don't
one looks
even
like
that.
know. And
Yeah.
that's sad.
Yeah,
No,
it
it
is.
is sad. So you know what? Good for Norway. In Norway,
Yes.
actually, I will say
Yes.
something. Those Norwegian countries, very forward. Very
Yeah, very
Norwegian
forward.
countries? What other Norwegian countries are there?
Yes, please. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's
Finland.
with Sweden and Norway?
I don't
Norway?
think so.
Norwegian.
I don't think
Nor-
so. I love you so much.
I know the globe. Let me tell you guys something. I've actually
All
traveled to
the Nor-
70
be
plus
careful.
countries. 70. I've been to all the Norwegian countries. All the ones that are
All
up
of the
there.
Norwegian
Including
countries.
Sweden.
Yes, including Sweden.
Including Sweden.
It's definitely
Scandinavia. My husband's actually half Swedish, so this is
First of all,
hilarious.
this is unfair. And I'm
Is
going to
it?
tell you
It's
why.
really-
Okay.
He feeds me alcohol and then it's like, be super on point.
Ah!
But I've heard that recently.
It's actually your fault.
Flights between different Norwegian countries are really cheap right now. It's not a far flight.
Tell me more, Roscoe.
No, you tell me who we have tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you both who we have tonight. Okay, so the person we have tonight is actually very filtered. He always filters. No, I'm joking.
You'll see when he comes on.
He told us.
It's just gonna be sitting here like a blur.
He told us to
We
talk
can't.
about how handsome he is, and
It's like Banksy.
but
It's very filtered. It's like, just put Vaseline
So-
on the
filter, the
lens.
penis filter.
Oh,
now
the
that we've talked
penis.
about his penis.
yes,
Okay.
yes, Crystal wanted to talk about that, and who doesn't? Anyway, so back
What's
to
his name?
Yes, good questions. His name is Alec James, and he's a very good friend of mine, of both of ours. But Alec and I actually had a stand-up show together that we would
I have friends
host
too.
once a month, and Crystal would actually come to our stand-up shows, and we
Everyone's favorite audience member.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And He is a writer. He's a comedian. He's done stand-up all over LA. He's done, shows at the Improv, at the Comedy Store, at Flappers, at the Ice House. He's super, super funny. I'm really excited to have him here. And he's writing on a couple of big things right now with some producers and optioning some scripts. And and we have a little surprise for him, so it's going to be an unusual episode.
We have a very special surprise for him.
It's his ex-girlfriend.
Actually, it's one that's a surprise for everyone.
You know what? It could be his ex-girlfriend. No, I don't know.
It's worse.
We're just going to make this podcast slowly
It's
turning
actually
into Mari.
Okay, this is all about making fun of me, actually. We'll get there. Anyway, excited for you guys to keep listening. Alec James, come on up.
Oh, well, please meet.
Don't tell me I'm supposed to sit on that.
What? Wait. Oh, please. Yes. You know, she has to be in your
Please,
lap.
no.
Yeah, she has to be in your lap the whole time.
She's been laugh. And this is what all the other guests did, right?
Yes,
This
no,
is not-
totally normal.
I'm not the first one to.
Wait. Okay, I want to explain myself. No,
Yes, please,
wait.
please,
No.
please do.
I'm gonna explain this motherfucker here. Hold on. I just want to grab her. I want to show you. This is a purchase. This is a purchase with. What I want you to do for just a moment is close your eyes really fast. Close them. And then open them. So, Selena bought this pillow for her child who's a newborn baby, really. He's 5 months old.
He's 9 months old, my best friend. Jesus fucking Christ.
I just want to show you some parts of this doll. This is painted pubes. There's also a butt crack.
Okay, first of all,
I want you to just look at the face and tell me that this isn't going to haunt your dreams for the rest of your goddamn life.
okay,
And she bought this.
How much did you pay for it, Bean?
I don't want to talk about that.
Wait. A lot of money went into buying this.
How did she pay for it?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
My dog is so scared right now. I am so sorry, Elton. I am so sorry.
Okay, I paid
We're sorry.
$300, which I don't usually do. Here's what happened. I went to a museum called the Flutter Experience. We're sponsored by them. No, I'm joking. Anyway, it was a great museum, and my son, who's 9 months old, got to sit in this pillow, and he loved it. And it was silk, and he liked all of this, and he was playing a lot. And to be honest, I hadn't even really looked at the full thing. I just thought, oh my God, he absolutely loves it. I can't leave without it. And they said, it's for sale, so I bought it. And
It's scaring my dog.
So for the viewers on Spotify who can't see what's going on, let's describe this book.
Okay, how do I describe you?
Have you seen The Scream? It's a very famous painting.
So if you just imagine eyes that are as dark as the bottom of hell, okay, piercing into your soul. Imagine that face. There's really no mouth. It's gonna eat you and your soul. And then there's drawn-on boobies, but the worst part is the drawn-on pubes. Really. So the pillow is a full figure of a. I think she's a demon woman.
no,
And there's drawn-on pubes.
it's about women's empowerment, okay? The artist who made it because she wanted to empower women and to love their bodies. And that's what she said. And I thought that Monty just...
I feel really empowered right now.
AJ, have a seat.
Have a seat. And here's another
I just
thing,
want
too.
to say.
I want you to sit down. I want you to sit with her.
Just have a cuddle.
Just
I
do
don't
it.
want to. It's like
No.
not even legal to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right.
No, she's breaking.
Ellie's scared as hell.
Yeah, I'm scared as hell too. I just don't bark about it. I'm internally scared.
Scared as hell. That's all.
You actually look really good sitting with her.
Yeah, that's great.
Now every single person that ever thinks of your face will just match you up with this.
Just for the Spotify viewers, it's the exact thing you shouldn't give to your 9-month infant son. That's how I would describe this.
That is a great description. But we
Yeah.
love you so much. She's so
Okay.
lucky. She was like, you know what?
Okay, my husband's mom thought this was a great gift. Okay, that's who I was with. And my husband's mom said, wow, how empowering the female body. He said he loves it, and it's silky, and it has a lot of fun colors, and we both agreed that it was a good purchase.
Look
And
into
then
the eyes. Look
I
at that.
came home, and my husband was not happy, and neither was my nanny, and now everybody wants me to throw this pillow out.
Maybe you bought this. And by the way, this pillow is like life size. It's like 5 feet long. It's not like a tiny little stuffed animal you can put in the corner and never look at again. It's a human-sized pillow of the scary demon woman with painted pubes and natural butt crack and demon eyes. I just don't know. Like, it's life-size.
When you love a human child and they like something, you just don't have the most logical mind anymore. He was playing and having fun, and I didn't think about all the other things you're saying right now.
I saw this in their room, and it was like dark. They're like, oh, go get the pillow for this podcast. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go get it. And I went into the bathroom, it was dark, and she was sitting on the floor with the demon eyes, and I swear I'll think about this for the rest of my life. Oh, God, I hate you guys.
No, this is good. This is good. You know, because everyone's probably like, oh, yes, use it for AJ's episode. You know, he doesn't have enough trauma. But also, it's just like,
we thought AJ will love this pillow.
He's due for some trauma, some traumatic experiences.
The whole episode.
Absolutely not.
Please, please. It's like a challenge.
I just
It's
feel
like a
like
nightmare challenge.
I just think the artist spent more time on the pubes than the face. Like, the pubes, like, detailed, you know, fine brushes. The face is just like a circle.
Not give a fuck. The face didn't give a
Yeah, it's
fuck.
like-
The pubes and the butt crack, though.
Yeah.
The artist
On
really
point. On point.
went in
She really wanted to spread the message about female empowerment.
there. The face doesn't matter to female.
Well,
Only the pubes.
Females are now empowered. This is,
Monty's gonna learn about respecting women.
I hope this artist listens to this.
You should look up who this artist is.
I know this person. She was on the Flutter Experience.
I will say it is soft. I understand what Monty was talking about. It is
It's
soft.
very soft.
Yeah, silk is
Right.
soft.
And when
Okay.
you're 9 months
Fabric
old,
is soft.
You just have to close your eyes the whole time.
The entire time, yeah. Just close your eyes.
Got it.
anyway,
Right.
Roscoe.
Where should I put this? Where should I put this in the question?
Your goddamn lap.
You can put it down.
I gotta put somewhere. Alright, I'm resting it.
Okay, well when you find
It's
it
just
front of
gonna
the dark, you'll know what I'm fucking
It's
talking
gonna,
about.
it's just gonna chill.
I
The more you guys talk about it, the more I'm regretting my purchase.
No, it was a great purchase. It was a great purchase.
It was literally the most retarded
Yeah.
purchase It's
He loved it. He
It's a
really
little
loved
mental.
it. Anyway.
So we got Roscoe and Michelle.
Roscoe and Michelle, hot topic, please.
Hot topic.
Oh gosh.
I got one.
Tell us.
Please. Anything to change the subject. Anything, really. Anything.
So China just landed a rover on the moon on Mars, which means we could have like a rover off.
Wait, that didn't happen before?
No.
Don't we
No,
already
the
have-
US
This is the
Don't
first
we already
time.
have rover on Mars?
We did it before them.
we do, but
Yes.
China doesn't.
Well,
Yes.
China's
They just did it.
And they just did it.
Yeah.
They just landed a rover on Mars, so we could have like a little battle bot type situation.
we have Elon
Okay.
Musk, first of all. So
Correct.
we win. And
Yeah.
I don't know if we would. Did you see SNL?
Yeah, but he's not an actor. Okay. Bless his heart. You know what? And his mom, chic as hell. She was stiff as hell. I mean, they're not actors, but they did, and also, I didn't know this. He has Asperger's. That's not how you say it, but.
Because Asperger's, yes.
Someone else has Asperger's and they might be on the show. Someone else has Asperger's.
There's a French doctor.
going around
His name is
like
like Asperger, Dr. Asperger. It's a French thing. Anyway,
We're
I
gonna
didn't
get
know
shut
that.
down.
And there's this skinny guy shut down.
Wait,
I
so
didn't know that.
did you guys see the South Park episode about
Asperger's?
no about the
There is
That
landing
one I saw.
the landing on the moon?
No.
No.
Well, then let's not talk about it because clearly no one's informed. It's a landing on the moon off, and it's very funny about all the different countries landing on the moon, and it's funnier than what I was saying.
Well, Mars is like we're spending billions, I can Google it, billions perhaps.
I feel like you
A lot of money.
interchange millions and billions
They're
a
like
lot.
the same thing, right? And so, right? Because Jeff Bezos, what's his called? We have SpaceX, and then we have Jeff's. We have a lot of people putting a lot of money into Mars right now. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
All right.
So AJ, do you think we're moving to Mars?
Where you
In
can
the
only
near
use the
future.
Dogecoin, by the way. Only the Doge.
Elon Musk is obsessed with moving to Mars. I would absolutely visit Mars
Yeah.
for like a nice second, and then leave, and then never come back. I'm not. I can barely survive on Earth, let alone
We all
some strange planet.
The planet is barely surviving Earth, so
That is
Yeah.
true.
we are destroying it. It's sad. How do we feel about like what would life look like on Mars in your opinion?
I don't know. We just all be in like our little bubble hats, and then there's like no
Right,
interaction.
yeah.
We just have like our little helmets, and then
No, they can't
Yeah.
interact because you have the speakers inside.
yeah, we can talk, but it's just like I
Isn't
can
that-
I can like why I don't need to go there.
Wait,
I'm
isn't
fine
that very similar to what's already happening? We all have a cell phone. Are we not already living in our bubble hats? We're living in our bubble hats.
Well,
And we have a speaker every once in a while. We use our voice. How sad.
It's
the
true.
point of Mars is that we're destroying Earth, and we will have to eventually move some populations to Mars.
Right.
And are we picking and choosing? Is that what's happening? Like it's like the strongest of each race go to Mars. How are they picking who gets to go to Mars and recolonize? Do you guys know?
You tell us.
Are we
AJ.
doing this now? I feel like this is like way in the future, not like
I feel
tomorrow.
like we need to know these things.
I feel like you have the answer.
I'm gonna wait for like the world to be like burning on fire. Then I'm gonna
Is
go.
that happening
I'm like a
in
last
2 years?
second
I don't
guy.
know.
I'm gonna procrastinate my move to Mars, and then as soon as the Earth's about to blow up, I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Or about space travel. Space travel, they'll just like hang. Like we're just gonna, right? Like in 20 years, it's gonna be like 10K, and you just like go to the moon to hang. And then come back.
10K, you mean the cost?
Yeah, because right now, what is it like? $1 million to go to the moon or something?
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
not
like you
going.
throw that number out. It's either $1 million or $1 billion.
We're just
what are
throwing
they?
out numbers. Let's just pick random numbers for anything we want.
Everything's just like around 1 million or 1 billion, like hit,
Million,
give or take,
billion,
give or take.
No one's fact checking this. No one knows the answer. Just say we're
Well,
wrong.
Google machine knows. I could Google it.
Google machine.
Google machine knows. I got Allie in my lap right now because she's being needy today, so. I'm not gonna Google it, but.
Oh, I was like, wait, how is that relevant?
I have to like move her.
Oh, got it.
Just gonna let her
Okay,
see
that
her.
makes sense. So AJ,
Yes.
tell me what it's like to be a comedian.
What it's like to be a comedian. Well, okay, so I would officially call myself a comedian after the first time that, like, I crushed it. I did really well. Like, just, like...
Hell yeah.
I was
like,
there.
Roar
I think so.
of
I was there a
laughter.
few times
Like
when you
a
were
relic
crushing.
one?
He crushes. You really do crush.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but, like, I feel like I'm addicted to that,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
surround
for sure.
sound laughter.
Oh, for sure.
And I haven't had that for, like, over a year and a half.
So how do you feel right now?
I miss it. I'm anxious. I need, like, that fucking, like...
Crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Give me my hit. Give me my hit.
That's exactly what it is. Like, I need to get on stage. I need to do well, though. Like, I need to, like... I
I've
need
been
that
in the
feeling.
audience for these two, and let me tell you, no, like it's not like I'm their friend, so I'm just gonna laugh to be nice, because that's actually, as friends of comedians, you would want to do that, but like we did not have to. That's so cool. You both are hilarious. So yeah, real laughter,
Yay.
and that means a lot.
Thank you.
A lot of real laughter.
It was so much fun to have our show. I really miss
I
it.
love that show. I
Yeah.
love that show. We had we had a good venue, and then we had like such a good audience every time.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna bring it back.
We'll get it.
We're bringing it
We'll
back.
do it here, maybe.
Yeah.
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 That'd be
We're
amazing.
gonna bring it back.
I've got some new material. I got some
Yes,
new
me
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. Tell me a little about yours, and I'll tell you about mine.
Oh,
And then we'll hear what you think is funny.
It's
I have a
just,
weird sense of humor.
it's just more making fun of myself. It's just more.
Please,
I love
please
it.
tell me.
I don't want to say the jokes, but like it's just more making fun of myself. I like to like allow the audience to laugh at me.
So give me one.
That's
Give
great.
me one good one. One.
Give us a zinger.
Please.
Well, okay, so it's like it's all about how like white privilege is like kind of coming to an end. Like it's more equality, like coming every single day. But like I'm not in a good place right now. I need my white privilege. Like I need it. Like I'm not gonna survive without it. I just need a little more time with some white privilege. Just like a few more years We just gotta push the movement back a little bit just so I can get on my feet. Like shit like that. That's what I'm doing.
But it may not be accepted.
No, it may not be receptive, but it's more, yeah.
But you know what? We were actually just talking, we had a conversation about this in another podcast where, you know, as comedians, you should be able to make fun of yourself, say whatever you want in this ish, because you're comedians. There are some lines, I guess. I'm talking to the mic. Oh, this way. And there is this line, but, you know, where we don't want to cross it, we don't want to piss people off, but also it's comedy, and you're also making fun of yourself, and where are you allowed to go, and what's acceptable, and how do you feel about that?
I mean, the way I see it is it's more making fun of myself than actually, like, putting down a movement. Like, I'm all for equality, obviously. It's obviously a comedy show. It's just me, like, without my advantages, I'm fucked. Like, that's like me being a fucking idiot and relying on some sort of advantage that I don't deserve.
But I hear that, and I think that's the key. And it's funny because we were talking about it on another podcast, and I might have sounded like I was saying something that was not like. I think that's the key. Is like I am totally pro all of the things that are happening and all of the movements that are happening. But I also think that being able to make fun of yourself in the context of everything that's happening in the world is what's funny. Right? Like to be able to be aware of yourself in the context of all these things and be like, yes. Fuck yeah, I love that all these things are happening. And then also, here I am, and holy shit, and this is why this is funny for me.
Right. And I think it all comes down to taste. Like, you can talk about, like, these movements or sensitive issues in good taste. If you have bad taste, then, you know, then you're going to get called out for it. And I may get called out for it, who knows? But then I find out, and then I don't do it anymore. Yeah. So, like, the only way you find out is by doing it in front of an audience.
That's 100%. Yeah,
so,
I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's fun too because like one of the things I love about your comedy that I feel like I try to do as well is just be very personal and honest about the kind. Like my whole new set is about post-pregnancy and what it was like to actually have a child because I had a whole set about wanting a child. Right. And it was like the whole thing was about all the reasons why everyone tells you don't want a child, but I actually really fucking wanted one. And it's funny because a lot of the people that I've worked with were like, no one wants to hear you talk about wanting a child. Like, you're young and it sounds stupid and you're in LA and no one wants a child. A lot of people said that. A lot of people were like,
I didn't say that.
You did not say that.
I was
no, but a lot of people said that. They were like, this is just not funny. They're like, no one's going to relate to that. But the thing is, if it's true to you, people do relate to it. And there are always people who are going to relate to what's true to you because you're being honest and you're being authentic. And I love that about your comedy too, and I think that you really put yourself out there.
I definitely put myself out there.
Has that ever gotten you in trouble, where you put yourself out there and you said something maybe about somebody who maybe like you really weren't supposed to talk about them, or maybe you weren't supposed to say a name, or has that
absolutely. My girlfriend was furious.
Oh, she should have been. She should have been.
Which part?
The first one. The first set.
I don't remember. Is it a specific joke? I don't remember. She was. Well, I said. Well, we were on a break at one point, and then she wasn't upset. She wasn't upset that we talked about that. But like, if there's something funny, if I have a funny line, I gotta say it. Like, I'm not keeping it to myself. I'm doing it for the audience. They're there to laugh. I gotta.
Do you warn whoever you date? Like, listen, I'm a comedian, and there's a chance I'm gonna talk about all the things we do, and it's fucking hilarious.
Absolutely not.
You gotta warn them. Oh, you don't want that?
No.
Oh!
It comes in as a nice surprise out of nowhere.
Really?
Well, no, I've only dated one person the entire time. So, but if there was another person,
I always warn my husband, and it's funny because he always says, "Please don't do this set." And then I say, the thing is that I love you so much, and also I really want to do it anyway. And then he says, okay, well, I guess that I'm not going to deter you. So, and then I say, I'll try to not call you out while you're there in the audience, but I might. And then sometimes I do. But the thing is that at the end of the day, I'm very supportive of him. And I think he's very supportive of me. And that's the only way to fucking do this. Because if I can't make a joke about him, then I'm limited. I am limited. Because I've been with this person for 9 years. There are funny things to say about that. And if I'm not allowed to say them, then I don't have as much material. What do I do?
I think there's a big difference. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
First, this is like the greatest.
Wow.
You're the best.
Roscoe, can I also have one more?
Well, once I saw his pillow, I was like, shit, I gotta drink really fast. Cause I
Gotta get that memory
gotta
of that
forget
pillow
this.
out of my mind.
Matthias loves his pillow. That's the name of my child.
Okay, no. If in 15 years it comes out in therapy about this pillow, I'm gonna remember. And I'm gonna
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm
He's
totally
gonna go to
picturing-
therapy about this pillow.
I'm totally
Therapy
picturing.
starts now. Oh no.
I'm picturing like a 5-year-old Matthias like in a therapy room like drawing these strange drawings and it's like what the hell is this pillow thing?
It's these beady eyes. What is that? Oh, and Crystal knows what it fucking is. She knows. Oh, I know.
I'm dying. Oh, this fucking museum. It was the museum, okay? I was trying to show him culture.
Oh, it's lying on the ground right now, honestly, just looking at me.
It's so funny because my husband's mom is Swedish, so she's like European, and she's like, yes, what a wonderful message for your baby. She's like, I love this pillow. Yes, I love it. I'm like, great decision. Great decision. And all I need is one person to make a bad decision. You know, it's like one person goes, great decision. You go, fuck yeah, that's a good decision. And then you just go with it, you know?
Yes.
If one person tells me it's a good decision and 99 tell me it's not, I say, wow, this is a good decision. Thank you for confirming that.
I did not have
one person.
I did not have 99 other people when I made this decision.
It's true.
Anyway. So.
But back to stand-up, I do think
please.
it's important. Like, there's a big difference between like saying something that makes like a loved one uncomfortable versus like crossing a line. Like, I would never cross a line and like say something super intimate that you'd be like embarrassed about. Okay. But like, I do say things that you might be like a little uncomfortable with, but like only a little bit. But like, I don't think it's like super unreasonable. Like,
I agree with that.
Like,
I do the same.
It's kind of just like a more of a
How do you
growing
know?
experience than a crossing the
How
line.
do you know where the line is, you know? Like, did you make the line?
It's
Who made the line?
It's a complete
Good
guess.
question.
It's a complete
Good
guess.
question.
Yeah.
With some girls, maybe you want to make, you know, like if you want to make a joke. This had happened recently with a couple friend who the woman she needed IVF, and he was like making like light of it, making jokes, and she was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
Like it like really upset her.
Wait, what?
Yes.
IVF is like
What is that?
It's like a fertility treatment.
Right. Yeah, that's different. That's
But some, whatever he had said, he just thought it was like totally fine talking about. But for her, she was like, "Are you joking? Like this is so personal."
Yeah.
But to him, it was just like, "No, it's not personal. Like we can talk about it."
That feels
other things,
personal.
like,
That feels personal. But I mean,
I think you should. I'm extremely conservative at the point of like where I don't think I would make. I don't think I made any jokes that you'd be uncomfortable with. To be honest, I'm trying to think of all my jokes.
No, they were funny.
Which ones?
They were funny. They're not crazy. They were funny. It was just like
Yeah.
I remember one joke was like, being in a long distance relationship is the same as.
No. I said okay. So I said no. The joke was. I just got out of a long distance relationship, so my life is exactly the same. That was the joke.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
That's not bad.
It's a good joke.
Listen, that's just me announcing a breakup. I would never like talk about like a health problem or something like that.
So
I'm very conservative to all the people that think I might be a terrible person. I'm not. I'm
It was
conservative.
basically like, "Fuck you, girl," that I was just with, or no?
Well, it's
Crystal crazy eyes. Or no. Or no.
But like, if you were still with her,
He is. Right now.
right now. Yeah.
it's so
It was a
nice
break.
joke.
But it was a good line. I think you can say I don't think it was that bad.
I'll throw myself under the bus to help you out a little bit. I made a joke about my husband that I thought was kind of like on that line, you know, like what do you call cradling the line? Is that how you say it?
Straddling
The cradling.
Cradling. God knows. Anyway, I made a joke back in the day when I was talking about my set about wanting a kid. I made a joke about how my husband really wanted me to wait longer to have kids, and then what I realized is that he just wanted to get really fucking high for like a few more years. And
I don't think that's bad.
I don't think that's
bad.
My grandma was at one of the shows.
Good for grandma. I remember your grandma. She was in the front row.
Thank God she has a hearing problem. Let me say that, because that
Her grandma is like, girl, like chic as hell, but like she's conservative as hell.
Oh, she is conservative. But she laughed, and I think it's because she didn't get the joke.
No, she did not.
And I appreciate that.
She
But
didn't get the joke. I'll tell you that much.
I remember your grandma being at the show. She was in like the front row, I think. And she
was.
said something during my set. And I mentioned it, but I don't remember what it was. It's on video somewhere.
She's fabulous. She's the most fab.
there was another comedian that literally walked on our show. I'm never going to forget this. She threw away her entire set and just heckled my grandma. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It was so
She was
funny.
great, though. Yeah, she was great.
It was so funny. But
She's
I
a great
felt
like improv comedian.
so bad. Yeah. Oh, Kayla Crawford.
Yes.
I'm going to shout her out because she was very funny.
Yeah, she's ripped on this.
She was
grandma.
like,
How did Grams take it?
she was laughing. She didn't hear a lot of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe she didn't hear it. Yeah.
She was like,
hearing aids and
she didn't hear a lot of it. One of the jokes, I'm going to repeat it because I thought it was really funny. She said, you know when you have those friends that get everything free in Vegas because they're so fucking pretty?
No.
And you're like, fuck those fucking friends. And she was like, you get it, Grandma. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, oh no. She was like, you know what it's like to not be that friend that gets the free shit in Vegas. I was like, oh my god.
In Grandma's defense, she's so gorgeous.
She actually is very
She's
gorgeous.
like,
she's very beautiful.
chic.
For a grandma, she's beautiful. I agree with that. Yes.
So
Anyway, moving on.
But being heckled is fun though. It's fun.
What is the best heckle you've ever received? Have you been heckled?
Good one.
I have at an open mic. I said such a bad. I was very early. I was saying bad jokes, and this guy was like, I was bless you. No, you. No. I was at an open mic, and then I said a stupid joke, and then I paused for laughter that never was coming, and then this guy was just like, "Oh no," and that was it. That was
In the crowd, somebody said that?
yeah, like, oh no, like, that was like such a horrible joke. I can't believe you said that. And then it was just like, that's the worst heckle you can possibly say, because it was so short, and it was just like, there's no response to that. Like, how do you respond? Like, you're like, I know, you're right, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? It was just like, but it was a good humbling experience. I think like every comedian's gotta,
Yeah,
bottom
that
line.
was
It's
a little
painful.
different. You're actually, I think this is one that you guys put together.
Oh, I actually did that on purpose.
And
you were heckled because of me.
And like
I
there were,
chose
like,
you to
these
be
comedian
heckled.
figures that were really funny, but they just kept talking about how like I had diarrhea or something.
Oh, the musician?
And I was like sitting there and they're just like singing about how I had diarrhea.
Those guys are
And
great.
I was like,
Have you ever been heckled at a show, Roscoe?
Yeah.
What's been the worst heckle you've ever received at a comedy show?
I bombed in silver like I bombed.
And what was
Good.
the heckle?
Really bad.
Was there like an actual
I don't-
heckler?
it was literally just like an overall like oh.
Yeah, that's the worst.
And
Because how do you
it
respond to
makes
that?
you die. It makes you die. It makes you
Inside,
die.
100%.
You lose
Yeah.
3 out of your 8 lives.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
It's brutal.
So that heckle was, so those comedians are hilarious.
They're so funny.
I think Jason and Jason.
Yes.
Jason and Jason, I'm shouting them out too because they're so funny.
They
and
like
they
make
do.
songs.
They
and,
make
like, comedy songs.
So they
It's
were
really
in
fun.
our show and they literally said to me, they said, is there anyone that you would really love to get heckled? And I chose Crystal and another really good friend of mine. And they made a whole song about their 2 best friends who have diarrhea.
Right.
And then they literally pointed them out in the middle of the whole show.
Yeah.
And like we're like, thank you so much for letting us write this song about you. It was so funny.
No, they're
I
great.
love
I
you.
love them.
Sorry.
That was actually fun. It was fun. Because I didn't have diarrhea. So it was fun.
That's why it's funny.
They just sensed it. They sensed it.
So, AJ, what's it like to be a comedy writer in LA? I know you moved from New York not too long ago.
Yeah. It's my favorite. I mean, it's my favorite thing. It's the number one driver for me, and it's just like I don't know. Like I was really depressed before I moved here, or before I started comedy writing. So it was like this was like kind of a cure for that. So like yeah. So like this is like it's great for my mental health. Like
Outlet.
It's like gives me hope, something to drive for every time with every script. So I love finishing scripts and sending it out to people for feedback. Like it's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's great.
I love. Was it New York that kind of made you, or was it just like?
I think it's just jobs that I hate that I can't do. Like I don't think
Okay.
I'm like an office worker kind of guy. I don't think I can do that like 9 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I need it to be creative. So it's just I get a really good outlet. And I love making people laugh and like being a wise ass and being an idiot. So.
I don't know. Why not get paid for that?
Well, I don't get paid, but I just do it anyway.
But one day you.
Yes,
No, I
you
get paid
do.
some, but not a
you
lot.
do what?
Some,
Don't
not a lot.
undermine yourself.
Yeah.
People undermine themselves all the time,
Right.
and they should not because you do get paid, and I
Yeah.
know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And so
Just a
you're
little bit.
you're hating on yourself because you're a comedian,
Yeah.
and that's what we do. So we like make a joke, and then we're the butt of the joke, and that's funny. But then also
Yeah.
people believe it,
Yeah.
and it's not true.
Oh my god, yeah. People walk away believing things that may not be so true. but
100% not true.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I'd rather make them laugh and have them like have like a worse impression of me,
Sure
and just have
can.
that little like injection of them laughing. Like that's like
It's like heroin.
yeah, no, it is like I was,
We love
yeah.
heroin.
Heroin's great.
Oh.
Explain me, Rich. What are you working on now?
She's totally kidding. I want to make sure I clarify that. I don't actually do heroin. Please, what are you working on now?
So actually, right now I'm doing a lot of research and writing a comedy about pirates. Now,
Whoa.
it's based on this female pirate, Anne Bonny.
What did you say? She goes, "Is it rated R?" Oh, okay. Let's just get that on camera really quick. I feel like that's pretty funny. One more time.
You're
Wait,
gonna
but we
get a
shouldn't
close
cut.
up.
She just
Yeah.
started again. We're redoing it. Now you have to re-say
We're
it.
redoing.
And funny, and action.
Is it rated R?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Roscoe's like, no.
No cut though.
No.
Bad joke. That's a bad joke.
We keep it all. When Roscoe says no, it's the best. Like, there are just moments where I look back and literally Roscoe's doing this. No.
It is this though.
No. And he just shakes his head. He goes, no. And it's like, there's so much shame. Like, he's feeling so much shame for us. And I'm loving how much shame he's feeling. I'm not feeling any of it. I'm fine.
You feel
In fairness, I felt ashamed too.
Good. I'm glad. So you were saying about pirates.
Yeah, no, it's a pirate. It's
female empowerment
yes,
pirate show.
it's a female empowerment.
that pillow.
I'm giving this pillow a run for its money.
Yes.
It's about a female pirate who's in a man's world. And you know she needs to earn her respect.
I'm just imagining this pillow as the star of the show.
Don't let it into your imagination. It'll stay there. And it'll haunt you.
A female pirate.
Eye patch.
Or pass.
Okay, so the woman trying to make it in the man's world, pirate world.
Yeah, so she's a demon pillow is the main character, and she has like a lot of pubes and stuff, and it's just like gets in the way all the time, and it's
They
just,
definitely get in the way.
and you know, it's just hard to captain the ship, you know, with demon eyes and all these pubes everywhere. So it's a struggle. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Anyway.
But that's what it's
Okay,
about.
so
That's the gist of it. That's the gist of it.
Do we really think this pillow is not progressive? Because I just feel like
joking me right now?
it's a
Going
progressive
backwards
pillow.
in time.
I just
And what
feel
it's doing is
I feel like it's progressive
it's going back to
because it's accepting the vaginal hair that we were all born with, and it's accepting our body. And I just feel
Don't
like
stand up for the pillow, Selena. Don't try to justify the pillow. It can't be justified. It can't be justified. It's going backwards in time. 1952, in a haunted house, in the window. That's where it is. It's not in the future. not our future. It's not our present. I'm telling you that much right now. Don't try.
I think empowering women is one thing, but buying it for your 9-month infant son is slightly different. I don't think.
Well, don't buy it for your girlfriends to empower their sexuality because
Don't buy it for my girlfriend.
yeah, because if it's for women, is that what you're saying? This pillow's for women?
Well, I'm saying it's just I don't know if it's being used. I mean, there's just so much potential for this pillow. It's being it's just stuck with an infant son to traumatize. So I don't know if it's. We could be using it out in the world.
Okay,
It's
I'm
doing so
throwing
much
out
good.
the fucking pillow, okay? I get it. I'm throwing out the pillow. And I'm getting a clap now. Yeah! This pillow's
I'm
part of the
gonna be
garbage.
completely honest.
Or put it in somebody's doorstep. Yes, please.
Yes.
Wait, just drive to the neighborhood, just put it in somebody's doorstep, walk away, and never look back. And that's it. Somebody else.
That's like a hate crime.
Yeah, that's not legal. You're gonna kill someone. You can't just be putting these pillows on people's doorsteps.
Find someone that you don't like.
Idea.
Idea from Moscow. Oh god.
Okay.
Figure out said person's first and last name. Write it on the pillow's forehead.
It is getting dark so
This
fast.
is dark as hell.
Yeah.
Put it on their
scared.
doorstep.
So scary.
What?
Put it on their doorstep.
And then put red
With
paint
their
on.
full name on the pillow's forehead. See what happens.
Right. See
Backwards.
See what happens. Yeah,
No,
if you
it
do that to
should-
me, I'm done. I'm
Film
done.
it.
So be
Film it.
careful.
Only somebody who has like a ring door. Where we can see what the reaction is.
I feel like you have to
To them
research
seeing
them.
that fucking psycho pillow thing with their full name on the forehead of the psycho pillow.
Okay, you guys had to see my son playing with the pillow
Yo,
to
I'm
understand why I made the decision.
I'm
don't wanna
so
see
happy
that.
your baby. I'm so happy your baby was happy. Once your baby's brain develops further, it's gonna be scared the fuck out of by that pillow. It will be like that would terrify me.
More than the happiness of
And
the
I,
two.
as a baby, I cuddled with sharks. Like I had a big shark pillow, but like I love sharks. I still love
That's
sharks.
different.
Very
That's
different
what?
though.
How can you
Very
even
different though
compare the
because
two?
no, you can't. That's
a
exactly my
mysterious
point.
animal
You can't.
that
Can't.
people don't
Can't compare the
understand
two.
sharks, and they're misunderstood animals.
They are
and they need to be
misunderstood.
protected in our ecosystem. First of all, and they're misunderstood.
Unlike scary it pillow.
This thing is not misunderstood. I get this guy.
It's not a misunderstood fish. It's a scary interpretation of
My nanny literally looked at the
womanhood.
pillow and she was like, "Oh, why? Why did you get this?"
She was scared.
first red flag. Actually, no, probably sixth red flag.
Yeah, I'm like, honey, wait.
but we'll
So many
clock
red
that
flags.
as your
Honey,
first.
Wait, can I just say it was actually really hard to get the pillow in the car because I took an Uber and I was with my baby on my own
Can we get a testimony
because my husband's mom had left them.
from the Uber
I had a
driver?
diaper
What
bag.
did the Uber driver
Yeah,
do?
well, I'm curious with that.
Oh
too.
my
I
god.
had a diaper bag and my baby had the stroller. I had some food. I had this pillow. And he was just so scared of me.
Yo,
He was like, "I will help you out, lady. What do you need?"
man.
How many star ratings did you get after that pillow?
Went down to one.
Yeah.
I should probably check. I have a really high rating on the Uber. A really high rating. I actually think I have the highest of anyone. I actually think that. Sometimes I compare with people, and I have the highest stars. Do you know that
What's
mean?
your credit score?
What does that
though?
even mean?
Uber Star Showdown.
Now I gotta check.
Because
on my
people
phone.
fucking love riding with me. Hold on.
What are you doing this?
Okay, Chris.
Okay. Super humble.
I'm like the best Uber passenger like anyone's ever seen.
I love having you as a passenger. I'm
Please enlighten us. Enlighten us with your Uber rating.
Okay, hold on. Where's my?
Like, what do you do? I'm
You
just
should be
sitting.
hired.
I'm just sitting in the Uber. Like, what am I supposed to do?
I'm chatty girl. I'm chatty lady.
I'm
That
not.
is true.
I'm not chatty at all.
What's your rating?
What's your rating? Tell me first.
I don't have
I
my phone
have
on
to
me.
like sign in. I got a new phone. This sucks.
Oh, jeez.
This is gonna take a while.
You go first,
I really fucked
Crystal.
this up.
I am 4.85.
That is not the best
It used
rating.
to be 4.9.
That's never happened. I was expecting a much higher rating after you sold yourself
You know what I
a
think
certain
happened?
way.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I have a lot of drunk ass friends that come in my Uber with me and bring my star rating down.
Yeah.
But when it's me,
Like when John's in my Uber, I know it's going down.
I have some dumb friends, and they come in the Uber all sloppy. It's not my fault.
All I want to say is that you sold yourself a certain way, and I was expecting a certain number, and I was very disappointed.
I'm 4.73.
Wait,
Well, I'm higher than you.
What did you have?
But barely.
She had a 4.8.
1.73. I have 4.85.
4.89, motherfucker.
Oh my god! And look at him just being quiet in the back.
Wait.
waiting.
4.90.
Oh,
So
I think Crystal might be one of the lowest Uber ratings in the group. Can we just say
I'm the
that?
lowest, I guess.
There's a 4.7.
Yeah, I'm 4.7. I don't know.
That's John's fault. That's John's
It's
fault.
John's fault.
Wait, just update it. Get that in there. 5 stars.
Whoa!
5
I don't even know if I
stars.
ever had 5 stars. But I was in the high
Angel that just fell from heaven.
Focus not happening. 1 second.
Ugh.
Stand by.
It's
5 stars.
fine. It used to be higher. It's been a while.
5 stars.
You got a lot of drunk friends, Crystal.
Too
5
many
stars.
drunk friends.
5
I don't
stars.
know.
I will
I
say
don't know what I'm
this.
doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with these Ubers. I'm just fucking
I
up
don't know.
my rating. I just sit there on my phone and like,
Oh, shit.
We
what
got
do
it.
they want from me?
I just want to say, like, if you actually have 5 stars, I'm actually a little concerned.
Do you even
too.
take Ubers?
Like, what does
How
that
many
mean?
Ubers do
You
you
know
take?
what I mean? Why do you have such a high rating? Something's
It's
wrong.
a little suspicious.
It's a little
I
suspicious.
take Ubers like every day.
Yeah.
So for
How
many
often
Ubers
do you
I
ride?
take,
I usually don't. I mean, it's been a minute, but the
boom,
last
shakalaka, boom, in everyone's face.
Shakalaka.
In everyone's face.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay. In
You
everyone's
win.
face.
You win. You
Thank
win.
you.
You win.
Say.
I still have a 5 star, but you win. But it's no contest.
You know, it's not really kind.
Not really.
It is.
But it's about who won though.
5
But
stars.
it's not a contest.
You can
I did
actually
not
see
win.
how many rides I have.
Oh wait, how do you see that?
And well, mine says like 1 million. So
Where does it say that?
It actually says 1 billion. It says 1 billion or 1 million, one or the other.
1 billion.
They're interchangeable.
1 million.
We don't use numbers correctly on this podcast. We just say shit and just like hope that it's right.
No facts. So.
Okay, what about credit score?
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
I lose. I'm done.
A what
I'm out.
score?
Actually, mine's
Credit
weirdly
score.
high, but I
What's
don't
your
know.
Reddit score.
She's
But I
out.
don't remember it.
Not
I don't even know
Reddit,
what
not Reddit, no. What's your
Yeah,
credit,
it's clearly out.
credit
God.
score? You got a good credit score?
Mine's good.
I
What you
don't
got?
know
What you
what
got? What are you playing
Mine's
with?
good as hell. I don't know what it is.
I'm not.
I don't know what it means.
Credit score. Look at your credit score.
Oh,
25?
good one.
I think it's 7:30.
I have a good one.
734?
It's just like paying all your shit on time and stuff.
Oh, I
like
do that.
Yeah, you're just probably good. You're like a responsible person.
Am I?
I am.
Wow, that's yours.
I fucked up sometimes, but yeah.
Life is life.
So,
Life is life.
So,
Yeah.
AJ, what is the thing that you have not, that we have not asked you, that you would like to tell us?
There's
Are you
so
at-
many options.
But like, they really want the million viewers
Billion,
Millions,
1
billions,
billion,
sure.
1 billion.
Billion.
to know
Interchangeable.
about A, your career, B, your love life, C, your soul.
Wow, that got really deep, Chris.
Nice.
I actually really want to know about your soul.
How's everything?
I don't know shit about my soul.
Well.
What have you not asked me? You asked me like 2 questions.
Oh no! I'm
Which
so
means
sorry.
which means you haven't asked me like a million questions. So like I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Tell us
Oh no!
Like,
interviewing people as you can see. Basically, we interviewed the scary demon doll, so
I
that's what
mean-
we did today.
The demon doll was a highlight of the past.
Basically, our only guest. So you're here too. Okay, tell us more.
I mean, just my ultimate goal is just to be like a showrunner and actor on a TV show. Kind of like It's Always Sunny. How like
Oh yeah.
the guys on there wrote and starred in it. I think that's the ultimate goal. That's the coolest thing ever.
Do you have a dream team you can write with? You'd love to.
Did I write with?
Yeah, like you know, like there's 4 or 5 of them. They write together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Friends
haven't,
or celebs.
I haven't found my dream team yet, but I want.
Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Here's.
I thought I was part of the dream team.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused and
We've
having a
never written
moment
together.
because
We've never written
I
together.
just for some reason always thought that if you had a dream team, that I
are
would be a
the
part of it.
You and Dan are both in the dream team.
I mean, that's what I always thought, but that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, listen, I didn't think that I was gonna be cornered into a wall here, where I was just gonna, No, but I do want to write a feature with Dan Sinnott. That'd be awesome. Writing a feature. Yeah, that's the dream team of feature writing.
Is Pirate gonna be?
Nah, it's a TV show, and then I don't think I have a part feature in there, but TV show.
Okay. I'm gonna watch it. I love pirates.
But someone's gotta make it.
We should put
Because I'm not doing it.
We should put some vampires in there, and Crystal's a real
Pirate
fan.
vampires.
Whew. Yes.
Yes, please.
No,
you are
Okay,
not
I don't
kidding.
write the kind
You
of
are
shows
not
that you're
kidding.
envisioning. I'm writing just a comedy. It's not like a.
No, it doesn't matter. She's envisioning what she's envisioning. It doesn't matter.
You can imagine whatever you want.
Envisioning that a cool thing. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
This was so much fun.
Yes.
Of course, not.
Yay, pirates! Yes! Boom!
Female pirates.
Female pirates! Yes!
Cool pillows.
And good pillows.
Yes, bring it! Oh, God.
The star of the show.
No,
It's very soft. It's silk. It's silk.
Silk is soft.
Oh
It's
my
soft.
God.
Be like this.
You know what this
Be
pillow's
like
gonna
this.
do? You're gonna have to tap that you're 18 or older because this pillow's in this now.
Oh, God, don't hug it. Its eyes are right next to you.
He loved it.
Oh
He
jeez.
loved it. He's the sweetest man you've ever met in your life, and he loved this pillow.
Yeah, it's a girl. It's
No,
female
my
parent.
son loved this pillow.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about my son, the sweetest man. Jesus.
Your son's Swedish?
Sweetest.
He's kind of
Sweet,
sweet.
but
Swedish.
he's actually partially Swedish. That's true. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
And cut. Great.